when it comes down to growing up and learning as you continue in regards to fitness and muscle, testosterone, all that, it comes down to learning. Number one thing I wish I knew in my 30s, when it came down to taking care of the body and being in really great shape, I think 30s, mid-20s, mid-30s is gonna be one of the best times to peak in your performance and your physique. All right, so make sure if you're around that age area, don't never underestimate this, your nutrition. I wish I knew my daily calorie intake and how to stay consistent with it in order to lose body fat, weight, and still maintain my muscle mass, because a lot of us and around that age, we want to get in really great shape. So what do? We work out like animals. We work out like crazy. We don't consider our daily calorie requirement. If you're doing more, you're gonna need more. Don't be at let's say you follow a meal plan. Let's say you already know that you need to consume around 2,000 calories a day in order to still lose a little bit of weight along your workout regimen, but then you don't see too much dropping. So what do? You work out more. But the only problem with that is that you work out more, but you don't increase your calories. If you would have maintained that level of performance with your daily calorie intake and whatever you were doing in your fitness, and you were seeing around, let's say, 1 to 2 pounds of dropping per week, that was excellent. A lot of us don't see any weight drop until the end of the week, or even we want to see that weight drop after the 1 or 2 days. We want to see some weight drop and we don't see it. So what do? We overtrain. We start training like crazy, like madmen. So what happens? We decrease muscle. We actually start feeling fatigue. We jeopardize our muscle mass, and we don't even lose any body fat. We might see the scale drop, but that's because you lost all that water from working out, and when you're sweating, and muscle. Those are the two things that we end up losing if we start just jeopardizing our progress by not eating enough, not eating the right amount of calories, proteins, branching amino acids, and just depending on working out harder and harder until we see that weight drop. So don't make that mistake. That's the number one thing that I wish I knew back when I was in my 30s, and especially the type of training that I was doing throughout that time. Man, I wish I knew all that. I wish I knew that, because I would have done better. I actually would have done better on my training. I would have done better. I would have looked better. My performance would have been better. I would have enjoyed it more, so on and so on. So that little thing right there, knowing your daily calorie intake and making sure that it's balanced with your output. Okay, whatever you put in, it needs to balance your output cardio, output strength training, all that stuff. So make sure you guys understand that. Don't beat around the bush. Don't guess. Do your research. If you need any help with that, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll gladly help you out, because I wouldn't want anybody to go through what I went through when it came down to getting in shape in my 30s. And that's what this video is about, just kind of reminding myself and letting everybody know a couple of things that we need to consider when it comes down to getting in shape and staying in shape and getting in the best shape of your life, and not making that mistake right there. That mistake right there cost me a lot of muscle. It cost me to not get into the best shape that I could have been because of that. So I'm a firm believer that if I would have known that, oh man, I would have been a beast. I'm in better shape now than what I was in my 30s. I'm in better shape now than what I was in the 30s, and because of what I know. So if you need any help with anything, make sure you let me know. If you guys like these videos, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Hit that notification button as well. And if you guys want to see more of these videos right here, do me a big favor and share this video with somebody that you think will benefit from. And I'll see you on the next one. Always and forever, mind, body, and strive.